Hello, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. As you can probably tell from the start screen right here, last episode, shit got fucked sideways. We had depression, self-harm, domestic abuse, and suicide. So let's just jump right back in. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Thanks, Monica. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Sounds kind of like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Lydic. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... Nope! Fuck, that caught me by surprise. Oh. Oh, God. I'm just gonna keep going with Natsuki. Okay. It's whole thing where people took that one Peridot meme. It doesn't serve any functional purpose. It just makes me feel bad. And they put this game in place of the art installation. Yeah, that's pretty fucking accurate right now. I just... This is just... It's hard to explain how... This thing is just getting to me. Like, way more than it should. Way more than anything like this should. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable over the past couple days. I haven't! Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back to Lydic. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. The weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Let me guess. Piano lessons? Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Yeah, I noticed. Jesus Christ. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's what that phrase is. I think I said it completely wrong, like a couple days ago, and I couldn't remember what on earth it was for the life of me. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry about it too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Yeah, it was mostly the static and the fact that the music kept getting fucked. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think anything less of you. I had already decided there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. I have a hard enough time reading as it is because of a fucking idiot, but this thing is just making it worse. Lydic, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. Yeah, they make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're an understanding person. Such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. I'm guessing piano lessons if the other playthrough is to be... an example? Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Huh? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday? I just wanted to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yep, Moniko's right. Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Oh. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? God, that... But... I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Good to know. Ugh. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. Yeah, study hall thing. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Did she say that the first time? Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Like, after everyone's dead, are we gonna hear that song? That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lydic. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Maybe she did mention it. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Well, she's staring directly into my goddamn soul. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I choose not to bring up that the three of us talked... anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. I think, since your compliments have put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today? I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you, not after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Well, don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. That's not a good thing. That is never a good thing. Come on, we're going over there. Where did the music go? What's the story about anyway? Well... I'll look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Which... the book I was thinking first playthrough was Portrait of Dorian Gray. I'm an idiot. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killer machines that lust for blood. And the facility gets even worse. They start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. That's intense. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she explained what the book was in the first place. But I find that a lot more interesting. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, but that dark turn came out of nowhere. Again, I'm pretty sure that much like Monica, Yuri is like a meta commentary. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lydic? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I mean, I consider Laughing Jack to be a piece of shit. Same with the majority of the Saw movies. And Hostel. But if it's done well... I mean, I could... wait, so don't worry. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Well, yeah. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole whoa, what? Whole body gets incredibly what? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's... well, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it. Right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Just let me get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Oh, we're gonna be doing this again. Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that I'm not very used to. It is reading in company with someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Yeah, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. So I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. So we're gonna get a fucked version of that one, CG? Sorry. I was just... What? I missed that. Oh. When I look back over the recording, I'm gonna need to read that. You don't need to apologize. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. Guess that makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay, we're back at the CG. So that means I kinda messed up with the poem, I guess. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I can turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But holding it like this, huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over Yuri's face again and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Was that smile there last time? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I could do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the pages. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I continue to read the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the paper, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I don't think that face was made last time. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else. Never mind. Yeah, we didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, just to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Oh, that's a lovely face. Just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Okay. You still scare me, ma'am. Ida? Something happened just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess? So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Again, why would I do anything? Like, even in real life, I'm very passive. I'm more of a go-with-the-flow kind of guy. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. That actually would be more of a cause for alarm, in my opinion. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Weird. Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Guess I did go a little too heavy on the Yuri front. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. That wasn't my choice. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I taught you never to expect anything from anybody. I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. Wow. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Three busy b three valley is GK 5 ZQ equals equal. What the hell happened? Lydic, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Holy shit, why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yeah, I'm listening. Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. Just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Lydic, do you? What's happening to your face? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? I don't hate anyone. The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Please stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh! The fuck just happened? Hi! There you go, Lydic. You gonna talk about what just happened? How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. That was a thing. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Happy to see you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for her today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem Monica. Alright. Great job, Lydic. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, I can always it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Also, is Natsuki just dead on the floor with a broken neck? Because that's really disconcerting. Or is she currently, like, running into where I was? Well, I guess it worked anyway. Now that Yuri likes this... I did go too heavy on that front. Shit. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. I mean, but sometimes I get the impression she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I won't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets a little too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, We just started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors, flash, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. So this is... But it's missing letters. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating. Runs. A king. Screech. Piercing. Sine. Cosine. Tangent. Like playing a chessboard on a table. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. List of delete her. Oh! Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. But there's no point in explaining. Anyway, Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah, that doesn't help me when people are literally deleted out of existence. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. I can hear you. Anything? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay there, Monica? And now this one. I've been waiting for this. See what you've written for me today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things that you could work on. That doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. This is new. Also doesn't have separated stanzas. Or lines. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, faulty gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks for, every second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks every time, that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes staked to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected to a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. On my pen? That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I don't know. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Yay! A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, and she killed herself just in time. Is that about Sayori? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We just need to go over today, so if everyone could sit in the front of the room. Oh, you're still alive! Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Lydic joined and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? You already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Suki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people could express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know that feeling too. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's small. Right, Lydic? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Lydic to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. She's got a point there. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri had never even talked until Lydic joined. As for me, I just feel it better here. I just like it better here than I do at home. And Lydic isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Holy shit. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Lydic want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Holy shit! Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Lydic, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Are we talking from a gameplay standpoint? Because you're right. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? Just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? Oh god. It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place to feel that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Lydic. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If she wanted that, she could have just... Then I could have just... if I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one... I mean... At least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Suki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Well! Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody will cry if she killed her. Jesus! I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Lydic? What do you want to get out of this club? Fewer nightmares! Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identities of the... Yep. Club as a whole will change too. Stop that. Please. Please. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that you're still a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. But Monica... Habit of bleeding from the eyes. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival for tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Lydic? We? What? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Lydic before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Like, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Is the room darkening? Yep, it's turning static. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. You get it. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Good to hear. You know what I mean? But it's a bit weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Oh, technically it's been at least a week. If we're counting the previous game. There's some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. Is it gonna get to 21s? Holy crap. Oh. Hi, Lydic. I've been waiting for you. You have. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Annika, I told you not to. Ugh. She really late again. You consider it as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Oh shit. What are you talking about? Say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. You know who was cool? You know, aside from the whole clinical depression thing? Sayori. Also, please, not another girl. I don't need this to get worse. No, you should do another guy. Just really quiet guy. Just stick him in the corner, you know? Hell, we could go with someone. Neither. Non-binary. I don't care. So, Natsuki. Nobody cares! Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh man, the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, like, what do you want to do today? I was thinking maybe we already have plans today. Oh, so my plan did not work at all. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Lydic is already engaged in a novel we're reading together. You know, I was hoping to make sure that Natsuki doesn't kill herself. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my time reading here any better, a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch her as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk. Then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Also batshit insane. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. You know, initially I was most terrified of you, but so far, you're my favorite person, even if you did make a really fucking insensitive joke about the way one person died. You're the only person who seems halfway sane. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Music's muted. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Okay. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Ah! Yep. Oh, hey. You just reverse time. You have time control. You're also aware, aren't you? You're just pretending. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Lydic, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Must be really in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. Oh, hopefully not in the way we witnessed earlier. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Lydic. I worry about everyone. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if he'd keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Lydic, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? Just a little easier on my back. I could read with my back pressed against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That's so. Wonder why that is. Most likely because my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Okay, so we're still doing that one. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position, each holding one half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. Can't see too well. Yuri slides closer till our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but I can't tell if that noise is because of the fact that I'm technically routing my headphones through old speakers, so I give myself more room, or what. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, which I can only presume the world has faded. Her world has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. And after a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, but I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. So when she ran off earlier, Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. Doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Did it just get darker? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened. Lydic? So sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Colors are getting weird. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Lydic? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Lydic. My heart won't stop pounding, Lydic. What? Where's the light gone? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. You can feel it, Lydic. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh God, her eyes. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh! Those are some of the most terrifying eyes I've ever seen. Please make it stop. I really don't like this. Thank you. It's time to share poems. Help. Let me guess. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Bitch replaced my poems. Still can't really tell how much you care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not spending time with anyone but Yuri. That's not my choice! That's not my choice! She's gone out the deep end. Still think it's nice to have activities we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? I'm trying not to, I really am. So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. She's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe we could convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I don't know how... I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Lydic? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful. What? Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What? Just Monica. Shit. Oh. Hey. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. Did you just inhale my poem? I love it. Love everything about it. Like, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Lydic. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Shit, I missed that. I looked down. It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Oh! Not sure I should read that one. Oh! I feel unsafe. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. Can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read this. What's the yellow stain? Please tell me that's coffee. I don't think that's kanji. Hi! You like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, that poem is about... Oh, shit. More importantly, I've doubted what I said. That wasn't coffee. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Hey, Monica! Are we talking about the self-harm or the poem? Because I don't think I should have seen either of those. Saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Oh, so we are we talking about both things? I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Yeah, she just decided to start acting out a Divinal song. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Point is, you've kind of been enabling her. She's been dragging me into these situations the past 2 days. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's kind of why I had to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, that will probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy and spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy to let you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. Makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, worked really, really hard on this poem, so hope it's effective. Here goes. I love it. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. You were trying to escape. I don't blame you. Let's just move on. Yeah, let's move on. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while watching... while everyone was talking and watching TV. And in my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is that there were nails sticking out of the wall everywhere, and there was someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so I laughed. So the laughing was not part of my dream. That was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, well... I'm just gonna save. That's all the time I have for today. Well, today, now. Yeah, if you liked that episode, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you next time. See ya.